Story time. Today we are reading Toy School
by Jean Willis, illustrated by Vanessa Kapban. Welcome to Toy School, everybody, said Emily Peppermint. Who can tell me what we'll be learning today? Hands up. I've got any hands, said Shmoo. Miss, are we going to learn how to do our hair like a princess? Asked Eddie. I haven't got any hair, said Tiny Tim. The reason you are here is to learn all about children, said Emily, because one day you will belong to a child. What is a child? Asked Gumbo. Do they have 4 legs, little horns and long necks? Do they grow when you tip them upside down? Said little Ted. No. 2 children are alike, explained Emily, but they all begin as babies. That's one's pinned together, said little Ted. That's a nappy, said Emily. Babies wet themselves. I wish I could wet myself, said Eddie. Plastic dolls can. Are babies made of plastic? Babies aren't made like toys, explained Emily. They are born and grown into children. Grow? Gasped Eddie. If I grew, my neck wooden feet. You forgot to put them on, said Gumbo. Just then, Rose, who helped Emily in the classroom, came in pushing an enormous prom. Park the prom on the rock, please, said Emily. Then the toys won't get hurt when I teach them how to fall out of it. Rose handed out the safety helmets. Miss, why do we have to wear funny hats? Asked little Ted. If you gather round, I'll explain, said Emily. If you belong to a baby, you might get thrown out of the prom. Ah, panicked Shmoo. I don't want to belong to a baby. Babies are bad. Babies aren't bad, said Emily. Remember our school motto. Good toys make good children. When a baby throws you about, it's just being playful. As a good toy, you just have to play along. Rose will now demonstrate the correct way to land. One by one, the class practiced falling out of the prom. Gumbo, keep those knees tucked in, said Emily. I can do roly-polies, said Shmoo. Whee! Dag, called Emily. Who, me? Said Rose. No, look out, said Emily. Now, let's go inside and practice without the rug, said Emily. It's a lovely day for being thrown out of a prom, isn't it? Said Rose. Everyone followed Emily onto the field. Climb in, class, said Emily. When I call your name, fling yourself out as if you'd been thrown by a great big baby. Off we go. Tiny Tim, jump! But as Tiny Tim fell, his clockwork key knocked the brake, and the prom began to roll down the hill with all the toys inside it. Oh no, shouted Emily. Run, Rose! I've got a stitch, said Rose. Several stitches, actually. My side seam has come undone. Peepers, porkers, gasped Emily. They're heading for a muddy ditch. But just as she had almost caught the prom handle, it hit a rock and... woohoo! All the toys flew out. Splat! Don't worry, miss, said Gumbo. We landed perfectly. I've got a screw loose. Bleeped Tiny Tim. That's nothing new, said Eddie. Back in the classroom, Emily Peppermint announced the next lesson. Children need clean toys, said Emily. This afternoon, I'm going to teach you how to swim. In the washing up bowl, who wants to go first? The end.